Recently I stumbled across this article, the 100 unhealthiest foods in the world. Back in the day, I probably would have avoided all these foods like the plague. But as I've gotten older and wiser, I see it as a challenge. How many of these foods can I fit in my diet in the next 50 hours? Let's find out. Before we begin on our journey, let's take a look at the starting physique. Weighing in just above 198 pounds, I'm feeling good and lean. Over the next few days, I'm not expecting much to happen. Maybe bad skin, some fatigue, and some serious, like really serious bloat. Venti white hot chocolate is apparently the highest calorie drink on the Starbucks menu. So why get it? I think my life's purpose is to be a cautionary tale for others. I feel like this is gonna give me like high school acne for a week. Like, look at the size of this thing. It's so deep. Adele's rolling in it. Oh my God, I feel like by the time I get to the end of this, I'm gonna be like drinking my tears. This thing is so damn sweet. I feel like I should just serve this in shots. Probably 200 calories right there. I prefer it darker, but regardless, still nice on the throat. A lot of people think that muffins are a good choice, a good investment. That's like saying, you know, you think investing in Logan Paul is a good choice too. It's not. They pack a lot of calories, a lot of sugar, a lot of fat. 330 calories for this. Not worth it to me. I definitely like the top of a muffin a lot better, but I feel like bottoms are equally as important. Oh, I love my mouth gets like constantly attacked, but it's just like too much of the same thing. Sweet and sweet. It's just nonstop. Stud muffin meets muffin. While the white hot chocolate had me feeling like my next destination should be the dentist, this meal was only the first stop on my descent into the world of unhealthy foods. Next stop, the grocery store. Imagine walking through the red light district without your wallet. That's what it was like for me walking through the meat section. Definitely, I think one that everyone's gonna be surprised about is bottled smoothies. On the surface, it looks like a great choice, but also we think that vaping was a good choice. Monsters out from under my bed and into my mouth again. Are you guys crunchy or soft? Comment down below. Chester, hardly know her. I'm taking these ones. I never realized how many types of Oreos there are. Gotta go with the original. An inspirational cookie, really. I sometimes call the candy aisle the playground, not because of like the boundless joy, but people tend to stare when I linger too long. Looks like I'm hosting a kid's Super Bowl party. Bread, pale and begging to be filled, I feel seen. Somehow it's not hard to believe that Coke used to be healthier with its namesake in it. This shit is so bad for you, man. Bruh, are you kidding me? Say less. Well, if you looked at my cart, you would think that I just gave up on being a good father. There's literally nothing fresh in there. I think the freshest thing I have is white hot dog buns, which says a lot. Hungry man, more like starving child. Feel like shit, but just feel like shit. For breakfast, I had like 800 and something calories at the Starbucks, and I'm already starving, so that's the downside of these amazing foods. They taste amazing in the moment, but then right after they're done, you're like, have I even eaten a damn thing yet? This meal looks like my wife has left me. It just, yeah, I mean, under all the foods, there's a reason as to why they're on that list. I feel like I don't even have to read it. I just have to look at it, and it just says enough. I don't always have to trust the meat that I take, but these meals are asking a lot of me right now. This is the spicy buffalo chicken mac and cheese. If this is chicken, what has been on my plate all these years? Growing up as a kid, I was obsessed with frozen meals. Obsessed, so this is gonna be very nostalgic for me. A taste of childhood that is truly trauma-free. If you go into it with very low expectations, it exceeds your expectations. The chicken's a bit rubbery, but once you get past that, it's quite animalistic. Now this one is beef stroganoff, and all I see is disappointment. If that is steak, well then I am president of the United States. This just looks like beef stroganoff. Like, what is this? It looks like I found this meal in somebody's attic from like World War II. Yeah, that is sketchy, man. Whoa. Mixed berry, we got 5 1/4 apples in here, 42 berries and half a banana. How could this be bad? Shit. I feel like I taste plastic, or I don't know. Ooh. I must say it was very weird unloading all those groceries and not even having to open my fridge. Because usually all the stuff I buy is fresh. I'm not saying you should never buy these foods. Every now and then, that's fine. You know, 80-20 rule. 80% good, 20% have some processed stuff. Your diet is your bank account, and the healthy choices are the best investments. Fuck, it's gross. I think the worst thing that I could have done was sit down on this couch because I am exhausted and my motivation to train is non-existent. As we make our way through the list, I figured it would be ideal to make the most or least of this time by exploring exercises that will, similar to the foods, contribute the least to achieving your fitness goals. I think the only thing achieving growth from the workout we're about to do are egos and medical bills. The first exercise is external rotation with dumbbells. It's not unsafe, it's just ineffective. I suggest using cables or a band. The force of the dumbbell is directed down, so the only thing resisting that force is your biceps, not your rotator cuff. So this is really doing absolutely nothing. Really? The next exercise is shoulder front raises. A lot of us have overdeveloped anterior delts and underdeveloped side and rear delts. You're gonna hit your front delts when you do anything like bench press, shoulder press, so you can use your time a lot more efficiently, hit the rear delts and side delts a lot more. Less lat activation, less overload, more risk of injury. You're not a circus bear, you're not Performance Seal, so stay away from the Bosu, you clown. That wasn't supposed to happen that way. I cannot think of a less anabolic of a workout. Nonetheless, we are still going to refuel with a little taste of Mexico, the legal but arguably less healthy kind. Oh, okay. I am the only one at this restaurant, which is a bit concerning, but the urinals did have ice, so I think we're off to a good start. I got a taco bowl and I got churros. On the list it said desserts, like restaurant desserts, but then it specifically called out churros. So I don't know if that's like racist towards Mexicans. Look at the size of this thing, I'm gonna swallow it whole. Just gonna make another churro act up a little bit. Hard and soft at the same time. Warm, crispy. Gotta add some chocolate to it. A darker influence always makes it a little bit better. Wow, no. Oh my god, those beans are so good. The consistency is so thick. You could like seal a wound with it. Now the only reason why the taco bowl is on the list is because it's high in calories. We cannot confuse unhealthy with high calorie. They're just not the same thing. A lot of healthy foods are high in calories, almond butter, avocado, certain cuts of meat, but we've been demonizing high calorie foods, especially in the fitness industry, because it's harder to fit in our diet. So we kind of remove the egg yolks, so we can only have the whites because there's more calories in the yolk, but there's so much nutrients in the yolk, and we just leave it out. If we're not supposed to have late night snacks, then why is there a light in the fridge? For dinner, I had myself 4 chicken hot dogs. Chicken is what they say it was, but who the hell knows? At this point, my body is full of preservatives and emotions. But it's time to have a snack, and me saying that I need a snack is like a bald man saying that he needs a comb because I am not remotely hungry. But we gotta chip away on that list, and we're gonna end the night off doing something pretty big. Limited edition apple pie cinnamon toast crunch taste test. Tastes like grandma. It says whole grains. It says naturally flavored. So this is how they get you. It looks healthy on the surface, but then it's loaded with a bunch of sugar. And that has the same thing for everything here. Oreos. It has sustainably sourced cocoa. Cheetos. These things are just shit for you. Made with real cheese. No wonder why Taco Bell thinks they can call their meat beef. Katie and I, we're gonna dig into all these things, feel really, really bad about ourselves before we go to bed, and call it a night. Ready, babe? I think the question here is, we know junk food is bad for us, so why do we continue to eat it? Unfortunately, our bodies are hardwired to crave junk food. When you eat foods that you enjoy, you stimulate the feel-good centers in your brain, triggering you to eat even more, in the same ways that an addict develops a tolerance to drugs. Sugar makes you want more sugar, fat makes you want more fat. Our brains are chasing that pleasurable state of food euphoria. Also, the popularity of junk food could be attributed to its visual appeal. It looks amazing. Like, have you seen the commercials? Manufacturers put color additives to make things more vibrant and saturated, to make junk food look more attractive to consumers, especially children. And we tend to associate the color of stuff with its health level. Woke up super late this morning with a pounding headache, a little after 10:30, which is something I don't normally do. I don't know if you can tell, but I have like some like breakouts right here on like the forehead. I really don't feel good right now. It's really hard to even get up. I feel I was like sleeping with like a Walden Farms IV drip. Hopefully my skin can handle another 24 hours of trauma. There's only so many facials I can fit in my schedule. I have decided I am gonna Uber Eats McDonald's for breakfast. Oh my God, it even hurts to look at a screen right now. What? Are you telling me they don't have hash browns for all day breakfast? That doesn't even make sense. They have French fries? I think even McDonald's knows they can't even compete with their own fries. Sausage and egg McMuffin additions. Are you kidding me? Why do they have to show the calorie count? Let's go with nice little O.J. Simpson. Butter, 15 calories. Why do you need butter on a sausage and egg McMuffin? Like, that's an easy, just like remove that. Ooh, I gotta add a tomato in there. For 3 calories, I can do that. All right, I'm not checking out yet, I'm not done. Ooh. Gonna get a sprinkled donut. Your order is scheduled. It's gonna be here in an hour and 15 minutes. Jin Yang is here. Yeah. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. You're the goat. See ya. The bag smells like farts, y'all. Disappointed by the size. I can see what Katie feels every single night. Look at this thing. What the hell? 190 calories in this. How is that even possible? Damn, yo. It's incredibly mediocre. Let's go with the sausage and egg McMuffin. Once it's in your mouth, you remember how good it is. That's a lot of things. That sausage is just intoxicating. Waffle fry time. I like the way it shakes when I do that. You know what? It takes a very advanced skill to mess up oil and potato. And somehow they managed to have done it. Oh. I feel like I've been wasting the day away, so enough playing with joysticks, and I think we should go out and actually try to accomplish something. I found myself at a very interesting indoor golf simulator place. I don't know if that's all they do here, if you know what I mean. The clientele is like recent divorcees and struggling hedge fund workers avoiding the IRS. This looks like the casting couch from your great-grandparents' era. I'm here for the next hour, channeling my inner tiger. On the course, of course, I am engaged. If I hit it 250 yards with a 5-iron, you gotta subscribe. Josh will cut that. Ordered myself a beer. Tastes like crap, but I've been told the more I drink, the better I perform. I'm gonna stick to beer because if I had tequila, it'd be the servers tipping me. Ready. I swear my face says country club, but then my swing says to just stick to bowling. I've been slamming balls for the past half an hour. Gonna have a protein bar, sport drink, and some bottled water. On the surface, it looks all good. You would think it'd be a healthy choice like after the gym or something, but it's full of a lot of shit. 34 foods down, and I'm at the buffet now with a mission to check off as many more foods on the list as humanly possible. Let's go. The thing about a buffet is there's many ways to approach it. Do I go with speed or efficiency? Do I go with ambition or restrain? Do I stack or do I section? I guess those are things I'll just have to kind of decide on a plate-by-plate basis. All I know is I'm not gonna be done when I'm full. The meal's over when I hate myself.
I'm just gonna eat dinner.
It's nice they have like the calories per servings, isn't it? Have you ever argued that heaven isn't a place on earth? Have you been to a buffet? And I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like a buffet is a lot like an orgy. You're just surrounded by people with a common goal. Pizza.
For the boys?
Looking really good, man. The only bad pizza is the one that you didn't eat. Raw salmon sushi. A little out of tune. Not bad. Look at the size of this rib. I feel so insecure. 280 calories was one. You might have to drive home. Kidding me?
You're mine, and we belong together.
I used to come here as a kid, and this place used to be like the size of a country, and I just ran through this bitch like 3 times in 30 minutes. I already got cheesecake, jello, marshmallows, get me some pie if I can actually.
You can do it.
Belgian waffle.
Blue waffle?
Those aren't that tasty. I'm not going to be happy with myself after this. I'm sorry if I'm really gross, guys. I'm usually a lot better. I don't want this video to end.
Same. Can I put this down so I can eat my dessert? Yes. No.
Out of all the walks of shame in my life, this one's by far the worst. Oh, good job.
I want more butter tarts.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Don't. I gained 4 pounds in the past 2 days. Probably I'll just bloat, I hope. But I hope this video shows you that you can have the foods that you want, just not always in the portions that you always want. We should want to be eating good foods because good foods make you feel good, and the more processed foods make you feel like shit. It's not always about just how you look, it's about how you feel. That is why I always say, be good most of the time. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.